On this episode of Bondi Vet,
Keep that stethoscope on his heart, okay?
Scott and Emma bring a much-loved cat back from the brink, only to discover another devastating problem.
Unfortunately, right now, he's blind.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I can see that Cassidy is definitely holding that leg in a different way.
Hopalong Cassidy needs help, but will Chris be able to capture him?
You get the feeling they know what's going on?
Hello!
And meet Bondi Vet's new puppy trainer, Kira,
I think we've got some work to do here.
as she takes on a young family's out-of-control boxer.
I often think we've made a big mistake.
You make my world a better place.
Come on, there's your girl.
I can depend on you.
Now more than ever, we need the joy that a puppy can bring into our lives. But the reality is, without the right training, the dream of owning a puppy can turn into a nightmare. Let's not pick on Otto. No.
I just want my kids not be so scared.
My name is Kira Ryle, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping puppies and their parents be the best they can be.
Hand up to your shoulder. Now, boom. Good, eyeball her.
Who is excited to see what your puppy can do? Taking on the most challenging cases. Boom! It comes out as strong energy. And turning them around.
That was good.
Welcome to Bondi Vet's Puppy School. Hello! Hi! Oh my goodness! Who is this little fella?
I fall in love every time I meet a new puppy. There's no such thing as 1,000 puppies and just getting over it. You can't get over the cuteness and the vulnerability and the potential of a new puppy. I know. Boom! They just hit you straight in your heart. And there it is, another one that you gotta fit in.
You're not wasting time, are you? I know, but it is so exciting. Hello! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Is it fun to be at school?
Is this Cleo? This must be Cleo.
Otto, kiss, mummy, kiss.
When people walk through that gate, they've got all sorts of crazy ideas about what they're going to do with their puppy.
Let her.
He's a little bit on the test as a co-parent.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
And I want them to come true. Yeah? So we're starting a journey here today.
All right, everyone. We can take our pups off leash, but let's just do the shy ones first. We'll just give them a little bit of space to just run around and pick their own moments to sniff and to run away and hide. Nice little greetings.
Oh, that's very cute.
And you can now let go of your big ones. They can come out and play. Oh, where do you want to go? Uh-oh. Let's not pick on Otto.
Cleo.
Hoppa. Play it nice.
A young dog like Cleo has a lot of energy and a lot of confidence. And she wants to use it and show everyone just how powerful she is. She actually likes to be a little bit of a bully.
I think we should take Cleo out of the play.
So therefore, we need to show the parents how they can get her under control.
Yeah, because you're not easy. You're not easy.
How are you going there?
We need help.
Is it exhausting?
It is. She's got so much energy. It's really hard with my kids.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, my little one's actually quite terrified.
Right.
The minute she sees him, she's just like up at him,
Right.
waiting to play, but ends up hurting him. We just wanted a family dog, really a companion for our kids. But unfortunately it hasn't really turned out that way. Cleo's very, very wild and rough with our youngest son, Jace. And so she'll jump up, she'll push him over, she'll try and bite him. And he always ends up in tears.
I know at this time, you might feel dispirited.
Yeah, very.
And a little bit like, how am I ever going to get on top of this?
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's lots we can do. I love meeting a puppy like Cleo. To me, that's good stuff. Her energy doesn't overwhelm me at all. I just want to get in there and start working with it. No need for that.
If Kira can't help us, I really don't know if this is going to be something that we can continue with. I often think we've made a big mistake.
I'm headed in to see Cleo and her parents, Danny and Jono. How well that will go, I don't know at this point. Whether she's going to be able to stay in this home or not, only time will show.
Good timing. She's
What?
just weed on the carpet.
Oh no! Oh, Cleo, come on! Oh, come on inside! Come on inside! Oh my goodness! Well, I'm here to the rescue.
Please.
Did you pee on the carpet? Okay, I'm not going to pay her attention yet. Part of the game is to see what kind of tricks does she come up with in order to get my attention. I might just sit down over here. Oh, okay. Whoa. The first thing I've got to do is get Cleo under control. Oh, she's cheeky.
Welcome to our life. This is Cleo.
She's jumping all over me when I sit in the couch. Oh, okay. Her paws are scraping and there's teeth and mouth and saliva everywhere. I think we've got some work to do here. I just need to get order in the chaos so I can even think straight. I'm just going to start by taking control of Cleo. So now that I've got her on leash, I'll hold her on a super tight leash right by the buckle. I'll just swing her around, put her bum in between my legs, and then I clench in around her waist. Now she can't reach me. So you might have noticed I don't actually say settle. There is no verbal command to this, because if I go settle, 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 then I'm actually just throwing fuel onto the fire, pumping up her adrenaline. Tell me a little bit about what's going on. Where is it that the problem arises?
She's just very rough with our kids.
Every day I come home and Jace is standing on the table.
Oh no, your boy is standing on the dining table to get away from her.
This table or that table, or standing on the top of the couch. I know that all she wants to do is play, but the boys are too small to understand that, and she hurts Jace, like scratch marks all over his body.
It really saddens me to see beautiful, well-meaning dog parents who are so committed to creating an awesome life with their dog, completely depleted and lost for hope.
I'll be the first to admit I did not think it would be so hard. There have been a few times where I've turned to him and said, have we made the biggest mistake?
What I'd like to do is to start giving you control back of your house. So your spaces within the house. Let's start with the kitchen. All I'm going to do is my very special and secret zombie shuffle. So I'm going to take away the space she's standing on just by sliding my feet while I walk right into her. And she's a cheeky one because she's making a game of it and chasing my feet. So we're in the kitchen, training Cleo to stay outside it when the doorbell rings. Uh-oh. Is that visitors?
Now you're going to really see what happens.
Okay, well, let's go and let them in and we'll put the training to the test. It's an interruption, but it's also a fantastic opportunity to put our command into practice. She's always going to run up to the door before I get here. So first I just get myself in between, I zombie shuffle, and I want her back on the rug. Boom! And it comes out a strong energy. So I'm just going to very quietly open up the door. I'm the dog trainer, I'm Kira.
And I am just training Cleo to let me greet visitors first. Out! I stay very calm, but I'm also very assertive. It's incredibly hard to train dogs from not jumping on visitors, but it's not that hard to train them to stay outside a space. Now we've got a fantastic opportunity to take control of the lounge room area. I'm just going to be right behind you like a coach. Hand up to your shoulder. Now, boom. Good, eyeball her. Just hold it, hand into your shoulder a little bit, lean back. Yep, go. And look who just went and laid down in her bed. Just, okay, the bed is my place. Yep, right now it is. When Cleo backs off and obeys Danny's command, there's this beautiful new look that comes up in Danny's eyes. I live for that moment, seeing someone realize their own strength and power. How does this feel, guys? Are you surprised?
Yes.
That was amazing. I didn't expect that at all. That's awesome.
She's gone right outside now, and that's okay. She's gone outside to process everything that's happening here. Her whole world has just been flipped upside down. Come here. Oh my goodness. You've done so well today. And guys, so have you. You've been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You've got everything it takes. And she is an adorable puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Kira's definitely given us hope, and I think over the last hour, I think our love and respect for Cleo has increased as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See ya. Good luck with it. All right. Bye. So, to Danny and Jono, today seemed like magic. They've never seen Cleo react like this. I've seen it a million times before. I know that when you have the right tools, it's actually not that hard. You've just got to do the work. So I'm on my way to Cleo the boxer's house. It's been 6 weeks since we started the training. Today is the day when Danny and Jono are going to tell me if there's been enough change and if they'll be able to keep her. When I first met Cleo, she needed a lot of work, and I'm not sure if the parents have put that in.
Hello!
Hello, Kira. How are
you?
Good, I'm so excited to come and see how it's going.
We're doing well.
Why is she in this room?
Cleo.
That's better. We want to keep her outside the entry space. Danny, can you, instead of standing there and barricading her, can you come in and say hi to me?
I'll try.
Yeah. So keep her out of the corner of your eye. Don't stare at her, because then I'll stare at her and then she'll get confused. You know what? It feels so good to arrive like this and not have her running around my legs.
Yes, it's much better.
I'm impressed.
So when people come to the door, she does run up, she tries to jump, but the minute she does, I just put my hand up and she knows. And she backs away and she sits.
Yes, she's so good.
Definitely doesn't jump up as much as she used to when we first got her.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the very first time I came here, I was horrified when I saw how Cleo was playing with the boys. She was bullying them and constantly trying to win the game. She likes that.
Did you make her go sleepy?
She has gone all sleepy, hasn't she?
The relationship between Cleo and the boys has dramatically changed. When we first got her, I reckon we went through about 5 to 10 t-shirts a week where Cleo would jump up and rip, and the kids would have scratches all over them. Over the last probably 2 months, we don't see any scratches. She doesn't jump up as much as she used to.
I know you like cuddling her.
Before she was a lot crazier, but now she's changed into being calm. She's like a soft fluff ball. Be careful not to hurt her.
The kids are obsessed. They absolutely, every morning when they wake up, the first thing they do is They want to go and play with it.
Jace loves to just cuddle her.
Thank you.
Every morning he jumps into her basket with her. I find the two of them cuddling.
I'm getting a very good report. I'm getting a very good report, huh? When I met this family, the boys were scared of Cleo. Now, they're running around having fun. That makes me so happy.
You gonna keep Cleo, guys?
Yes.
Yeah? We're gonna keep Cleo? I think we're keeping Cleo.
It was always going to be a big challenge for the family to turn this situation around. Now we know she's going to stay, and I am so glad. It's a lovely family, and Cleo's going to have a great life with them.
Hi, Hannah.
We're
How
back.
are you?
Good. We're back again.
Oh, hello, Bosley. How's he doing?
He's all right. Yeah, we brought him in for his checkup with Scott.
Yeah.
At Scott's Richmond practice, regular client Hannah has arrived with her much-loved 12-year-old cat, Bosley.
Do you want to have a seat, Hannah? It's got to be right with
Thank you.
That's all right.
I'm conscious he's getting to that age where you start to worry that there might be other things going on, and I can't quite imagine my life without him. I would never give up on an animal. He's very much part of our family.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello, Bosley. Hello, champ. Come on in. We'll try and be gentle.
For the last few years, Scott has been helping Hannah manage the elderly cat's IBD, or inflammatory bowel disease.
Out she come.
Come on, Bosley.
Come on.
I'm a bit nervous to always, when I bring him in for a consultation, always nervous to find out if there's anything else wrong.
So what's been happening, Hannah?
Last weekend, he pooed in the kitchen, and I noticed there was some blood in the poo.
And it was red blood, was it?
Yes, it was red.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So when there's red blood, it's actually blood from quite far down the gastrointestinal tract. It's not bleeding from further up, because if it was, it would be digested like all the rest of the food is and would come out almost like a black colour.
Okay.
So if it's bright red, normally it's straining. And as we know, with IBD cases, diarrhea is commonplace. So a little bit of straining and a bit of blood is completely fair enough.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's purring now, so he's obviously getting happier now. He's liking the massage, I think.
Giving Sarah a little tummy massage. Okay, I'm just trying to feel all the structures of his abdomen. But I'm a little bit concerned about that. There is a little bit more thickening than normal
Okay.
in one part of his gut that I can feel.
It's not good, Boo.
That's not good news at all. I must admit, it's a little bit of a shock.
I thought he was doing really well. He seemed to be putting on lots of weight and seemed a much happier chap at home.
Bosley has had inflammatory bowel disease since he was a kitten, and he's been quite well managed for quite a long time. But unfortunately, when I feel a lump in the gut like that, a lump that seems more solid than the gut around the outside of it, I am concerned that this time around it could be cancer.
Boo-boos.
I'm sorry. We'll sort you out. We'll sort you out. He's still purring. Isn't it good that he doesn't know what the signal
Yeah,
means?
he's got no idea, bless him.
Scott now needs to carry out urgent tests to find out exactly what's wrong with Bosley.
Right then, Hannah. So we'll take your beautiful man and take him downstairs and do what needs to be done.
Look after him.
I will.
Be a good boy, Boo. Be behaved. Yeah. To have to leave him here, it's really worrying. I'm going to be by the phone all day waiting to hear what's gone on.
Say bye, Mummy.
Bye-bye, darling. See you later.
Bye, mate. Hey, say bye, Mummy.
Bye.
Oh, what a good boy. What a brave boy.
Head nurse Emma is assisting Scott with Bosley's tests.
He really is so handsome, isn't he?
Very, very gorgeous boy. You won't believe what his mum calls him.
Oh, God, go on.
She says that he isn't particularly bright, a little bit thick, and so she described him as like a male model.
Didn't you do a little bit of modelling in your career?
at some point?
I might have.
Oh, it's fun to wind him up, Bosley.
Hey, I'm a real vet now, though, I promise. Hey.
It's a good job for you, isn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey?
All right, mate. Here we go.
Bosley has inflammatory bowel disease, but now Scott has found a suspicious lump in the elderly cat's abdomen, which he fears might be cancer.
X-ray. That's the mass there. I'm worried about it. That does not look very nice. Very solid looking, very hard. The X-rays are throwing up something really quite strange. It looks like he's got a really solid piece of poo in his lower bowel, which is odd because he presented with the condition of diarrhea, so liquid poo. So that's a bit weird. And the mass that I can feel is absolutely around that position. So then I ultrasound to see the structures, the layers there, and I can see that it's thickened, but I can't see a specific mass. Unfortunately, it's just not clear on this, so I'm just gonna have to use my own eyes rather than ultrasound or X-ray.
That means surgery.
Hi, Hannah. Hello.
And it's not the news Scott wanted to pass on to Bosley's doting owner, Hannah.
I will now crack on with the surgery and I'll open him up and just see what's there. And depending upon what's there, worst case scenario, if it's something that I can't do anything about, I will call you again before I close him. But hopefully I won't be doing that. Okay?
Thanks very much.
Take care. There is some thickening of the gut and he does have inflammatory bowel disease, but there is the possibility of cancer. And I cannot allow that to be ongoing without answering that question. So I do need to open him up and so I can see it with my own two eyes. There's the issue.
That's not very normal.
No. The main abnormality that I can find is in the large intestine. The cecum, which is a pouch at the start of the large intestine, is full of hard poo because that can't get past what seems to be a stricture, a narrowing, almost like a traffic jam. You know, 4 lanes is turned into 2, and so all the traffic bunches up, and that's exactly what the poo's done in the cecum.
Scott can see that the cause of the roadblock is abnormal scar tissue.
We'll remove these little tissue adhesions where they've contacted the colon, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. Yeah, although it's extremely weird, it's good news because it doesn't look like there's any cancer anywhere.
That's fantastic.
It looks great. We'll take some biopsies of the lymph nodes nearby just to make sure that there isn't any cancer cells and I can give Hannah the all clear. Let's close him up and tell his mum.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
So far, the surgery on the 12-year-old cat has been straightforward.
Okay.
I can't hear any muffling.
When I was listening to it, it was completely muffled and then his heart stopped.
Okay. Keep that stethoscope on his heart, okay?
But suddenly, Bosley's heart has stopped beating.
I could not hear it. Is it there? I was just listening to it then and it went muffled and then it stopped.
Emma discovers that Bosley's heart has suddenly stopped. She quickly goes to work, she does a bit of CPR on him, and it really is touch and go. Okay, keep that stethoscope on his heart, okay? Yeah, there's a heartbeat there. Okay?
Yeah, it's just not a clear chest at all.
The resuscitation has restarted Bosley's heart, but he's not out of danger yet.
Yeah, I'm worried about his blood pressure now.
Bosley's blood pressure is dropping, so the race is on to finish the surgery so they can wake him up.
Okay, just let me jump in here and let me close him quickly. Okay, let's whack those fluids up, put them up even more.
Yeah, his pressure's only 30.
Yeah, his blood pressure's a little low, but his heartbeat is back. Okay, let's wake him up.
I don't appreciate scares like that.
No. Okay, well, he's breathing much better now.
Finally, Bosley is out of danger.
You're awake now. You.
Thankfully.
It's just so heart-wrenching when something like that happens, particularly as we're about to deliver good news.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're feeling euphoric. And what happens? You bring us right back to earth again, don't you? A bit scary, mate, aren't you?
But Scott's relief is short-lived.
So he cannot see my finger. Really sadly, he has had a period of time where his brain has been starved of oxygen, and it's only once he fully recovers do I work out that, in fact, he's now blind. Come on, mate. I'm hopeful that his vision may come back, but I can't promise anything.
Bosley brought Mum. Come on through.
Hey, Boo.
Grab a seat.
Oh, look at you.
Bosley's owner Hannah has been nervously waiting for news about the surgery.
Hello, sweetheart. Oh, you poor thing. What has been going on with you?
To say it's been eventful is a slight understatement.
Right.
Good news is that it looks like he doesn't have cancer.
Hang on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Bad news,
Bad
however,
news.
is that as soon as I was closing him and feeling very positive about things, he decided to have a cardiac arrest.
Poor thing. Yeah. Oh, darling.
But
that...
What's happened is during the period of time when he had his heart stopped, even though it was for a few seconds, his brain has been starved of a bit of oxygen. And unfortunately, right now, he's blind.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Is that permanent then?
Well, look, all we've got to do is just hope and pray. 70% of cases come right, okay? And it was such a short period of time. Emma jumped in there so quickly. We got him back as quick as we possibly could. I have seen it before, and they do come back.
Okay.
So he's going to stay in hospital with us tonight.
So you'll know...
Well, I'm hoping by tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have a better idea as to how permanent, okay?
Yeah, I just hope his brain just needs a little rest and a reboot, because the eyes are fine. It's not that. It's the part of the brain that processes the images that's been affected. And so with 24 hours worth of oxygenation and love from the nurses, fingers crossed we'll get the result we're looking for.
Hello, darling. Oh.
See him twitching his ears. He's definitely hearing you.
Bosley.
Hello, Boz. Hello, mate. Man, did you pad me away? Eh? What does that say? Come on. Okay. Let's go and see who's waiting for you. Hi.
Oh, hello. Hey, sweetheart.
There he is.
Oh, I've missed you.
You've come to see him, but now he can see you.
Bosley, hello.
I'm just really happy that he's got his sight back and life can hopefully get back to normal.
Gee, you've put everyone through the ringer, you monkey.
It was a
haven't
bit
you?
dramatic, Bosley. Slightly unnecessary. Oh, I'm so pleased.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm so
you
pleased
so
for
much.
you.
I can't believe he's got his sight back. It's brilliant.
It's great news to be able to send him home and he's still alive.
My kids have actually made you a little card.
Oh, wow.
I didn't quite give them the full picture, but they knew that it was quite serious.
Oh, wow. That is just so lovely. Thank you. I'm having a quick cry. Thank you. That is so beautiful.
No, they
Thank you. It's...
we all can't thank you and Emma for everything you've done for him.
It's so great that I can give Bosley back, being able to see his mum. But now we've just got the last little test results to come back, which was the samples from the lymph nodes. I'm hopeful that that will be absolutely fine. It'll come back as clear and great news for him. But he definitely can't have another anaesthetic again, so we do need to accept whatever the results are. Bye, mate.
Say goodbye.
See you later. Bye, mate. All right, then. We'll see you very soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Say thanks to the kids for that card.
I will do.
Bye, guys.
You know, Richard, eh?
Richard, yeah. And
Hey,
Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Yes, hi.
Good to see you. Now I spoke to you on the phone there.
Yeah, a couple of locals.
Yeah.
And one of them, you can see, his name's Cassidy. Something wrong with his foot. I think we've noticed that it's probably up in its body.
How long have you noticed the limping for?
2 days. 2 days, yeah. I was sitting in the library, yes, and looking out the window and noticed these 2 ducks down on the lawn. Ushered Joey over and then noticed one moving of a distinct limp. So we thought we'd give you guys a call. Dr. Chris Brown, the Bondi Vet.
So what, everyone feeds these ducks here?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of the...
They're part of the local gang.
Even though I've been called out to help out a duck in trouble, when I first arrived, it looks like the opposite. These ducks are not in trouble, they are living the life. It is sort of this safe haven here with no dogs, but at the same time, at night,
yes,
when there's no one around, it's very easy for a dog to get in here, or even a cat or a fox. So, I mean, for them and for that particular duck, they're on the clock in a way because they have to be able to run away or fly away.
Yes.
Otherwise, rather than eating, they become the one eaten.
Ooh.
Do you just want to throw a little bit just here and we'll see if we can get quite close and have a closer look at that leg. Hey, look at this. Look at that. From about a metre away, I can see that Cassidy is definitely holding that leg in a different way. It's up on its toes. And he does that essentially to move the weight away from the problem areas. Working out exactly where those problem areas are is my challenge. What do you notice about where he is right now? He's always staying an arm's length away.
Yes, he is.
And they're not stupid, they're great survivors, these guys.
Yeah.
And he knows he's fragile, he knows that he's vulnerable right now, and so he's not willing to risk anything happening to him. But we're gonna have to catch him.
Yeah. And is there a technique?
You're potentially about to see a whole lot of them. The technique is you do a lot of this. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
I have the food.
Yeah, you're going to have
I have the enticement.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so at the moment, they're just resting underneath the tree, but the eyes are definitely on us.
Right. Yeah.
They're going to be suspicious.
Yes.
But they've never seen a net before.
Right.
And that's going to work to our advantage here.
Right.
Okay, so what you need to do is get up there and be their best friend. We're going in with a simple strategy. Ideally, Richard will come in with the food first, distract them. They'll be so concerned about getting the food before the other one gets it, that then I can come around the back and grab Cassidy with the net.
Cassidy. We're sticking together.
Do you get the feeling they know what's going on? The closer I get to Cassidy, the further away he gets. He knows right now that he's vulnerable.
Come on, hop along.
See what I mean?
It does fly.
We've hit our first major hurdle. Catching any sort of wildlife is never straightforward, and you have to really learn from each failed attempt and put, I guess, the improved version into the next attempt. Just see something. Wind's blowing that way, so he's going to take off into the wind.
Yeah.
Right. So if we herd him with the wind,
yes,
then he can't take off.
Right.
He's going to have to turn around and run at us to actually get off the ground.
Okay.
The thing you have to remember is that birds always take off into the wind. If we do everything now from the wind side and work upwind, then essentially he shouldn't be able to take off. Just come up a bit closer there, Joey. Need to stop them from getting over that side.
Cassidy, come on. Come on, hop along.
There we go.
Well done.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Now I've finally captured Cassidy. It's a matter of working out what's going on here.
So everything's fine in there. No sign of any parasites. The gum colour's nice and pink. Yeah. Tongue's a good colour too, so
Confident everything's fine there. These feet, though, are intriguing. When I look at the right leg, the good leg, it's interesting and unexpected because he actually has some quite serious sores on the webbing of that foot. He's actually got infections in the base of this other foot. So whether he's actually taking the weight on this foot and the problem's actually been in this foot all along, which would be quite strange. But to be honest right now, I'm confused and totally baffled because we knew he had one sore leg, but now, does he have two? Hey mate, hey, it's all right. So that's actually called bumblefoot. So they're foot infections. Deep infections in the skin of his foot, and that's really dangerous.
So he's ripped it open in a sense with too much abrasion
and bacteria have got in there now. Okay. This is completely unexpected. Remember, this is the good leg, yet he's got quite a serious problem on it. This now complicates the situation. Have a look on the other side. So watch when I bend that up. Now I'm pushing quite hard.
Yeah.
But still,
it doesn't touch.
It's 20 degrees, 30 degrees away from his foot touching his thigh.
Yeah.
Compared to this one, which with no effort at all, goes the whole way up.
Oh, you're a brave duck.
So Cassidy has a foot infection on his right foot and an ankle problem on his left leg. 2 problems, but I reckon there's one cause. Now, there's one thing that causes swelling like that and a lack of mobility in the ankles of ducks.
Right.
And it's something we normally see in older men that maybe drink a bit of beer.
Gout.
It's gout.
Oh my word.
You got gout, sport?
Oh no.
Speak to anyone that has gout and they say it is absolute agony. It's essentially a metabolic abnormality that affects people, it affects all sorts of animals, and it certainly affects ducks. What's happening is each time Cassidy eats food that contains protein and nitrogen, he tries to break that down, but he doesn't do it properly. As a result of his metabolic abnormality, he produces crystals. Those crystals are lodging in his ankle.
And Chris doesn't have to look far to find the cause.
See that right there? That's not a normal neck. That's actually a collection of all the food he's eaten in the last hour or so. And that is about that big. I mean, that's an entire day's worth of food for him, but he's eaten that in the last hour, just going around hassling people for food. Because Cassidy is such a guts, he's filling his body with all sorts of human food that contains protein that a duck normally doesn't have to break down. His body's struggling with it, so it makes sense that he's having so much trouble walking around on that left ankle of his.
Bless him.
I saw someone trying to feed him sushi before.
Yeah.
And for him to break down proteins which he normally doesn't eat, it causes him to produce all these extra waste products which produce the crystals which lodge in his joints. So in a way, he's a victim of his lifestyle.
A modern diet.
To fix gout, what you need to do is give Cassidy a tablet which helps to metabolise that protein and get rid of those waste products safely. So he's going to get 2 things. Something for the gout and an antibiotic for his foot. Cassidy is a cute little guy, but the fact is, with the diet that he has right now, he's not going to stay around for too much longer. So if we can change that, give him his medication, then hopefully Hopalong Cassidy will be Hopalong no more.
Well done, you.
Hopalong.
Cassidy will need medication for another month, so Chris is enlisting the help of Joey and Richard to give him his tablets and keep an eye on his diet.
Here you go, little guy. Here you go and see her. Off you go. Here you go.
We can save Cassidy, I'm sure we can. I'm more than 100% sure. He needs to cut down on the rubbish tucker, and with Joey's and our involvement, Cassidy will be fine.
It's almost all over to you guys now.
Yeah. We'll monitor Cassidy and look after him and give him his tablets. Yeah.
So, today is the start of the rest of his life.
Excellent.
I'll be in touch though.
Okay, all right.
Good luck. Any problems, let me know.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thanks.